Hey guys, I have a quick little guide to help you out in the new Wild West LTM, which more on this at the end, but this is one of the best game modes they have ever had in Fortnite. Anyway, as you probably already know, there are no mini shields, half pots, or chug jugs in this game mode. There are slurp juices, but they are incredibly rare to come by. I know others have found them, but I personally have not come across a single one yet, and 99% of my engagements I get into are against players with zero shield, and that's part of what makes this mode so much fun. Now, there is kind of a cheap way to max out your shield without having to loot for slurps, and if you're like me and need every little advantage you can to survive a fight, you might want to consider doing this. The mushrooms. The mushrooms have not been removed from the map in this LTM, so it is possible if you beat everyone else to them to quickly max out your shield one mushroom at a time. I first saw a couple streamers doing this, and then one of you guys even commented it on a previous video. So it's definitely not a secret, but if you know where to drop or rotate to, you can be sure to fill up on shield. I recommend initially dropping at either Wailing Woods. There's really good mats there and excellent rotations with the portals and rifts. On top of that, Wailing Woods has the most mushrooms out of any area on the map, averaging in the mid 50s depending on the spawns. So it normally shouldn't be a problem for you and your teammate in duos to fill up on shield there. You only need 20 mushrooms per player. Another great spot is Lonely Lodge, which averages around 50 mushrooms in the surrounding area. And finally, Dusty Divot, which usually has around 30 mushrooms. Not enough for full shield for 2 players, but still plenty to give you that extra edge. There are a lot of other smaller mushroom spawns scattered around the map. Here's a map marking all of them with blue spots. Again, you'll get some varying results round to round based off the spawns, but these are a good thing to take note of as you can add these locations into your rotations to shield up after each fight. If you're comfortable with hot drops and early game fights, it's not a bad idea to fight whoever drops with you first, and then use the mushrooms after healing up for the transition into the mid game. Another decent spot I didn't mention earlier is the broken down mansion outside of or southwest of Pleasant Park. Not as good as the other spots I listed, but a good option on the west side of the map. Anyway, that's all I had for this tip. This game mode is incredibly fun. Old school players are going to love it for its simplicity and focus on raw skill over RNG, weapon, and shield loot. And if you're a new player like me that has started to pick up on building, this is a great mode to practice in because it is void of any sort of spray meta. There's no RPGs, turrets, ARs, SMGs to constantly spray through your builds. So you can get some good practice in building during your fights. Hopefully everyone else has been having as much fun as I have with the Wild West LTM, but as always, I will see you guys in the next video.